Now, I've always wanted a supercar, but all I have is $500. Now you might be thinking, you can't buy a supercar with $500. And you'd be right, but you can buy this. An Acura TSX that I got off of Marketplace, but it does have some problems. Let me give you a quick tour around this thing. It has one of the best Honda engines, the K24, with VTEC. It's also got a manual transmission. That's kind of rare, actually. But that's about where all the good things stop and the bad things begin. It has rust, and if it has body rust, it probably has rust elsewhere. It was only $500, so I didn't ask that many questions or look underneath. We're gonna have to see how bad that is. There's a lot of cosmetic issues, and the headlights are really fried. You turn it on, you get to really see why this car was oh so cheap. Starts up fine, but it has 232,000 miles and a check engine light. I don't know what that's for. We're gonna find out. Now, even with all its flaws, I still think we got a pretty good deal. It's a running car. But to see how much money we can truly make, we need to get our hands dirty first. Now, as I showed you, the car has a check engine light on, and I'm checking the engine right now. It looks fine. So we're gonna plug our handy dandy computer in and see what it tells us.
This computer just reads all the codes to let us know what's going on.
The computer has told us several things. For one, there was probably a bad battery at one point because there was a lot of electrical problems, but we've cleared all that and it seems fine. And two, the car might have a bad O2 sensor. It was throwing a code, we cleared it. Maybe it won't come back, maybe it will. But either way, that's an easy thing to solve. So we got kind of lucky on that front. The owner did tell me about one problem that we definitely need to solve. We're gonna grab some materials and attempt to fix this rust. I've never tried to do something like that before, so I honestly have no idea, but there's so many videos on the internet that I think Will and I, even though we're a little stupid, can probably figure it out.
Today we are going to be two idiots that are going to show you how to do body work on a car that we don't know how to do.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't listen to anything that we're about to say, but if it works, then we're geniuses. So what we should do first, because it seems like the smart thing to do, is take the rear bumper off so we have unfiltered access to the rust area. Just opened the trunk for the first time because it didn't work, but I found the release button, and bro, we up. We about to get the supercar right away because we got a packaged Halo
I gotta open
for
this up.
Xbox.
Oh, you opened it.
Unintentional open. Dude, what do we got?
I got Halo 2.
No
right
way.
there. Oh,
Halo
God.
Reach.
Oh!
Bro, we up.
Halo 4 and Halo Reach. This game is
goated.
legendary. Oh my God.
Yo.
Combat Evolved. What's the tin one?
Oh, you gotta be tripping, bro.
Well, had better days.
We might need to go play some Xbox because I haven't played Reach in quite a long time.
I used to be pretty goated, dude. Halo Reach Infected.
Dude,
remember the announcer guy?
This is the best thing to be left in a car that we've ever got.
Yeah, this is pretty epic.
Getting back to the task at hand, we can quickly take off the rear bumper and begin step one of the rust removal, where we sand down everything to bare metal. After that, Will's gonna mix up some Bondo and spread it on. This stuff, once it's dry, is really solid. And once you sand it down, you can paint it. Problem solved. But we aren't experts, so this could go very poorly.
As all real car guys know, you gotta watch Chris Fix videos when you're doing stuff like this. He told me to use paper to mask it so it's a softer masking line. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm also gonna mask this whole area off. I want it to come out good. This car is really nice. It needs a little bit of love, but I think if I do a good job on this, it'll actually be worth something. So I'm gonna put my best effort into this. Jackson's busy right now, so I'm gonna take you to Will's Body Shop.
Now, I can't recommend going to Will's Body Shop, but I'm forced to. Will is spraying on the primer first, which is black for some reason, and after a little bit of sanding, I think it's ready for the next step.
It has taken me an embarrassingly long amount of time to get this to somewhere I'm happy to spray paint on it, but I think I'm there now, and I've got it all masked off, exactly as my brother in arms, Mr. Fix, has told me to do so, and I'm gonna spray it with color. A little bit nervous.
This part is a little scary, but if Will gets this right, this thing is gonna be awesome. After the paint, Will just needs to put on a few layers of clear coat, and while that dries, we can move on to the next vital step.
And that's fixing these old headlights. They're terrible. On a lot of old cars, the headlights sort of just get foggy and cloudy and you can't see much out of them. But I think if we make them look nice, people will see it and think it's newer than it is. Don't know how that really works, but I feel like they'll like it more. They'll like it a lot more. So check this out. You can barely see out of them. And they just have like all this weird cloudiness to them. I know they could look so much better. This one's exceptionally bad. So we're gonna try to solve that problem. We're gonna use this Meguiar's Headlight restoration kit and see how well it does. This thing was like pretty inexpensive, so this could be a big value add for the car. I've never done this before. Am I supposed to? Oh, there's a thing in there. We're gonna start with this weird goop stuff. This is a big headlight actually, so this might take a little more stuff than I'm anticipating. I don't really know how long I'm supposed to go doing this, but I'm just gonna keep going for now because I feel like the longer I do it, the better it gets. I don't know why I feel that way, but okay, now I use a wet towel, I guess, to get it off. At this point, it's supposed to kind of look like this. It's all uniformly fogged up, where that one is super yellow and weird. And then we're gonna hit it with some clear coat, and it should look factory fresh. I'm gonna use the patent pending squint and the shirt mask. Highly recommend, OSHA approved. All right, chat, besides getting clear coat over every square inch of the rest of the car, I think we cooked. This headlight looks so much better. It's actually crazy how easy that was and how much different it looks. Let me show you the comparison back to back. All right, so this is the headlight we just did. It's looking really nice. And then this is the other headlight. Wow, that's crazy. That's a big difference. I hope it comes across on camera as much as it does in person. Otherwise, I probably look really stupid right now, but not too bad. Let's move to the next one. Whew! All I see are dollar signs, baby. Look at that. That's super clean. Will, how much extra value do we just have?
That's at least $300.
Before, you were only able to see faded deer outlines. If you ever ran into a faded deer outline, that's all you'd see. But now,
That's my Patronus, bro.
you can see the full deer. I'm ready to examine. The oil in this car, no idea when it was changed. So we're gonna quickly get rid of the oil, do an oil delete, refill it, and that's step one of the car maintenance. Let's see just how bad it is without getting any oil on me, ideally. By the way, this ratchet from Temu, it's like 30 bucks, electronic, highly recommend. It's called the Quagga. The oil looks like oil. I wouldn't know if it was bad. All I know it's not shiny, which I know is good. It is very dark though. You guys see that white oil filter up in there? If I unscrew that, the oil's just gonna go everywhere. Why is it designed like that? Oh, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? We're about to get oil everywhere. I'm prepared for it. Are you prepared for it? Because it's about to happen. Let's just get it over with. Please don't pour. Oh, there's oil everywhere. Oh gosh, oh gosh. It's literally raining oil from the car. Look at that. Thought Hondas were supposed to be better than this. Still flowing out a little bit, but I'm pretty impatient. So I'm just gonna put that back in there. Perfect.
With the oil all poured out, we can move on to one of the more annoying tasks, but not before doing something important.
I almost forgot a vital step. Our shop came with this bin. It's called the gloop pail, and that is for good reason. We didn't know what to do with it, so we just started filling it. Oh my God, I almost knocked you over the camera. We just started filling it with oil, and I'm hoping that it never gets full, because truly I have no idea what happens when we fill it up or what we're supposed to do with it. And you forget about it and hope it never comes back to haunt you. Now we need to get the serpentine belt off. I've done the little jack handle system so I can get some more leverage and pull on the tensioner. When I pull this, it loosens the belt. However, the belt is really deep down there on a bunch of different accessories. So it's kind of tricky. I'm a little bit nervous doing it this way. There might be a better way to do it, but the only way I can see is taking the belt off from up here and then trying to fish it around everything with no room. I'm sure this will go great.
This is Future Jackson letting you know that it was horrible. It went terrible, and I hope I never have to do it again. And I hope that none of you ever have to do it. It's bad. Don't do it, please. My hands hurt now. And if that wasn't bad, just you wait to see how our paint job came out.
Okay, so unfortunately, there's no way around the fact that this doesn't look that great. It just doesn't look that great. So hopefully, the next step in this process will make it look that great, but I don't really know at this point. I've never done this before. It's a metallic paint. Wet sanding this hopefully will at least bring it down so it's all one smooth surface. You can hear it's very rough right now. But I don't really know, but we're gonna see. So to wet sand it, I'm gonna show you how to do that now.
Seeing how it looks, I probably wouldn't trust his instructions on how to wet sand. But you know, he's a nice guy, so let's watch him attempt to wet sand. It is pretty easy though, in all honesty. You literally just soak the panel and sand with high grit sandpaper. Once you finish doing that, you can polish it, and in theory, it should look better. But in order to see how he did, I thought I'd grab a special guest.
Cars means I'm constantly on the road, picking up parts, getting food, working on the car late at night, and filling up the tank way more than I'd like to admit. But with the free Upside app, there's an easy way to earn real cash back every time you fill up the tank, get some food, or pick up the essentials. Upside's already given back over $1 billion to its users, and the top people are getting over $300 a month. What I love about Upside is it's not confusing. There's no weird points or credits. It's real cash that you can transfer into your bank account. Claim an offer for whatever you're buying. In this case, there's an offer for Dunkin'. I go to Dunkin' every day because it's literally, it's right there. So it's within striking distance of the shop. And I can just claim the offer, pay as usual with a debit or credit card, and then boom, real cash back that I can transfer into my bank account. It's as easy as that. And with over 100,000 gas stations, grocery stores, and restaurants on Upside, cashback is always just around the corner. I honestly check the app before every single fill up and every time I'm hungry because you don't know what offers could be out there and you don't know where you could be earning cash back. Flipping cars means a lot of miles driven, and if I can earn some cash back while doing it, why wouldn't I? Like I said, top Upside earners are making as much as $300 a month. Click the link in the description to download Upside and use code Crankshaft to get 25 cents back on every gallon on your first fill up. Or scan the QR code that's on the screen to claim this offer. Download the free Upside app today and don't forget to use code Crankshaft. Thanks to Upside for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to the flipping.
Funnily enough, the guy who owns this shop that we pay money to every month to use it, he owns a body shop next door. I think we should get his opinion on our lovely bodywork. Yeah, let's go see if he's around. Can I have you come look at our bodywork real quick? I think you'll enjoy.
It's beautiful.
Is that primer? Well, you can't blend clear. You can blend color.
Yeah, see, it's a little bit different than the base color.
I mean, like,
That part's good, right?
it needs to be painted. I don't know what you guys do.
Come work for you now, right?
Look, I'm not really hiring at the moment. So. But if I was, you guys could send in an application.
You know the part where he said, you should strip it down and paint it? You know what we're gonna do? She's as good as new.
It worked. I don't even understand why it looks like that.
Well, it is what it is, and I'm hoping that no one notices and we can still make some money. But in the meantime, the new O2 sensor came in so we can hopefully fix the check engine light, because if we don't, no one's gonna wanna buy it.
Will and I are gonna solve the only code that seems to come up on the car. And that is the oxygen sensor. I got a new oxygen sensor from O'Reilly's for like 50 bucks. Doesn't eat into our budget too much, but we just need to get it in. Sometimes these oxygen sensors can be a little tough because they heat cycle a lot on the exhaust themselves. Oh, hold on. They heat cycle a lot. Oh my gosh. This is the O2 sensor, and the reason it could be tricky, like I was trying to say, is it's on the exhaust, obviously, and the exhaust gets hot and then cools down, and then gets hot and then cools down, and they can get really stuck from that heat cycling. So we gotta try to get it off. It looks like it's never come off. It's so rusty. Hopefully, we don't have a problem. Okay, he's sending it, boys, ladies and gents.
Because it's so stuck, I'm gonna blast it with a torch, which usually helps.
I should put my back to it.
Now with it out, I can fish the wire back up through the engine bay and install the brand new one with hopes that our check engine light will go away. But it turns out I got the wrong sensor. So I'm dumb and I need to run and get a new one. But after spending another $30 and a few minutes installing it, we should be good. We're also going to quickly swap out the old battery because it was totally dead after installing the O2 sensor, which isn't ideal. And with that done, we can finally test it out.
Acura maiden voyage. And the AC blows cold. That's gonna give us the big bucks, I feel like. Dude, I actually, for a cheap car, this thing feels...
It's a pretty nice cheap car.
It's like really comfortable, actually. All right, let's go. Little ripski. Hit the brakes.
It definitely drives better.
Corner a bit. Oh yeah, a little tire squeal into the corner. Hit third. Ready?
Oh, that's why
This is a great manual transmission too. It feels really good. Not built for speed shifting though, I'll tell you that much.
Well, the transmission is. I think it's just the mounts for it aren't. This guy forgets we need to sell this thing.
Yep. Just me and my Acura. Check this out.
It feels like driving a around a corner fast.
It puts a smile on my face.
Now before I sell it, I gotta clean it. It's disgusting, and I wanna make sure that we get the best price for it, and usually the easiest way to do that is just to clean the car and make it look nice on photos. All the work we've done definitely helps, but I think that this is the most vital step. It's really sunny out, my eyes hurt. Big problem with cleaning this thing is that our pressure washer's broken. It's gonna spray water at me and at the car, and there's no way of turning it off. I'm just gonna have to deal with that. We haven't bought a new pressure washer yet, so it is what it is.
This thing needs a full deep clean, so I'm spraying it off and scrubbing the wheels as best I can while trying to not get absolutely soaked by our crappy pressure washer. After that, we soap it up with the foam cannon, scrub as much as humanly possible, spray it again, and then dry.
The blue protective tape is still on this rear door sill. This is literally from delivery, from factory. And no one ever took it off. The car is looking a lot better, but we pulled it in because we need to clean the inside. It's better than the outside, but we still need to take care of it.
The inside is luckily way easier, as it just needs a quick vacuum and a spray down of all the surfaces.
Vital step to getting top selling dollar for your vehicle is to hit it with the hot shine. That's how the people know that it's fresh. Look at that. Factory rip, dude.
Oh yeah. Big time factory rip.
Besides the paint, it actually looks pretty good. It cleaned up pretty well. Now we're gonna bring it to get some photos taken. Will is gonna take some photos for us, and then we can list it. Shooting that beautiful looking Acura. Interior flicks. It's listing time. So I'm gonna try to write up the best listing possible to get us the most amount of money possible.
After throwing Will's pictures in and checking Auto Tempest Price Trends tool, which is a really helpful way to check cars' values, I decided to list this thing for $47.50. Now I don't know if I'll get that much, but I wanted to have room for people to negotiate me down. I'm also working on writing up a great description with all the good and of course all the bad, because I think it's important to be upfront with listings. That way people know you aren't trying to scam them and they take you a bit more seriously.
$4,700. I don't think I'm gonna get $4,700, but if we can get anything above $4,000, that's $3,500 of profit. We should run through the numbers actually, because we did spend some money, but that's a lot of profit. I'm liking our flipping odds in this series right now. Hopefully I'll be now inundated with messages. Once we sell it, we'll go over the numbers, see how much money we made, and move on to the next flip, because we are gonna get a supercar. I can feel it. Will?
I can also feel it.
He doesn't seem as confident.
I don't know what it is that I'm feeling, but I'm feeling something.
We got someone coming to look at the Acura. I'm driving into a parking lot down the street so that they're not at my house. That seems like a stupid thing to do, is bring some stranger to my house. So hopefully he buys it. Probably not gonna record anything because I don't wanna like freak him out recording him without asking. And I feel like it might be weird. So we'll go there and I'll give you an update afterwards. But we have a bunch of people interested and this is the first person to look at it. So hopefully we just sell it on the first go.
I might be the greatest car salesman who ever lived. That's how I feel right now, because we just got $4,200 for the Acura. That's crazy. That is real flipping right there. I actually can't believe, I've always wanted to try something like this. I cannot believe that is the flip that we did on the first go. So we're gonna keep on going. I gotta look for what we're getting next now. With the Acura gone, we now have $4,200, but technically we did spend $114 on parts, so we have about $4,100 to buy the next car. And in fact, We already have.
It's right there.
It's behind you. I'm gonna give you a little. Nah, I'm just
They gotta
kidding.
come to the next video. Come
Subscribe.
on. It's actually really cool though. I
Yeah,
like it.
it's kind of scary though. So we'll see.